The jungle was alive with songs of birds, buzzing insects, and swaying leaves. Rilo walked slowly along a winding path, curious as always, searching for new sights and hidden wonders tucked within the forest. Ahead, something strange caught his attention. A hillside was covered in thick green vines that clung tightly to the rocks. It looked unusual, almost as if the plants were hiding something secret inside. Rilo stepped closer, tugging gently at the vines with his strong little hands. Slowly, the leaves parted to reveal a shadowy opening. A cool breath of air drifted outward from the darkness. His big round eyes sparkled with wonder. "A cave," he whispered softly to himself, his heart racing with curiosity. "I wonder what could possibly be waiting for me to discover." Rilo stepped carefully into the cave. His footsteps echoed along the stone floor. Water dripped rhythmically from the ceiling, splashing into shallow puddles that shimmered faintly in the dim light surrounding him. Suddenly, a quiet flutter of wings startled him. Rilo looked upward. Hanging upside down from the ceiling was Benji the bat, yawning lazily. "Oh, Rilo, this is where I rest." Benji opened his eyes, looking sleepy. "Caves hold many secrets. Be cautious, friend." With that, he tucked his wings and returned to sleep, leaving Rilo free to explore further. Rilo tiptoed past, eager to see what lay ahead. The air grew cooler as he walked deeper. Shadows stretched along the walls, and the echoes of dripping water made the space feel alive. Soon, he noticed tiny glowing insects clinging to the walls. They twinkled like tiny stars, scattering soft golden light across the rough stone. Their glow made the path look magical and welcoming. As Rilo's steps echoed, tiny cave crickets suddenly hopped across the ground. Their quick jumps startled him at first, but then he chuckled, realizing they were only rushing for cover. By a pile of smooth rocks, two shy salamanders peeked out with curious eyes. Their skin glistened in the glow of the insects. When Rilo moved closer, they slipped quickly back into hiding. The deeper Rilo went, the quieter everything became. The sounds of the jungle faded. All he heard was his own breathing, the drip of water, and then a new sound. Slow, steady snores. Rilo froze, wide-eyed. In the farthest corner of the cave, a massive bear lay curled tightly in a nest of dried leaves, peacefully hibernating. Its chest rose and fell with each heavy breath. Right beside the sleeping bear was a pile of food. Golden honeycombs shimmered in the faint light. Piles of juicy berries and bundles of roots were stacked carefully, ready for the long winter. Rilo's stomach growled with hunger as his eyes fixed on the honey. It looked so sweet and inviting. "Maybe just one bite," he whispered, stepping closer and slowly stretching out his hand. His toe bumped a pebble. It rolled across the ground with a sharp clink that echoed through the cave. The sound bounced off the walls until it reached the bear's resting place. The bear stirred, letting out a low, grumbling growl. Its giant body shifted slightly, though it did not wake. Rilo froze in place, his heart pounding like a drum in his chest. He looked again at the pile of food. Suddenly, he understood. The bear had gathered everything with care, not just for itself, but also for its cubs, who would need it desperately. Rilo thought carefully, his mind filled with the image of the bear and her cubs. "This food is not mine," he said firmly to himself. "Taking it would be wrong." Slowly, he pulled his hand away in respect. Step by step, Rilo tiptoed toward the entrance until warm sunlight touched his face again. He smiled proudly and whispered, "The best treasure is learning what is right." With that, he walked home happy.
Ready for Rilo's quiz? Put on your thinking caps and let's see what you've learned. Question 1. What did Rilo discover in the cave? Think about it. Yes, it was a bear. Great job. Question 2. What yummy food did Rilo almost take? Have a guess. That's right, the honey, red berries, and roots. Well done. Question 3. Who was sleeping upside down in the cave? Can you remember? Yes, it was Benji, the bat. Fantastic. And now, let's share a fun and amazing fact. Did you know a hibernating bear can survive for months without eating or drinking? Their bodies live off the fat they stored from eating all summer and fall. Isn't that amazing? Thanks for joining Rilo's adventure today, little explorers. See you next time for more adventures in the jungle. Until then, keep exploring and keep being curious.